here at the Mark Bates Limited National Championships. TAU to serve.
See there, Mari with that punch. It's gonna be very difficult, and obviously Sophie and Eva are gonna have to make sure that they're watching that angle of where she's playing that ball.
Yeah, very deliberate positioning there to move the opponent out of. Oh gosh, you don't see that very often. Complete miss hit by Tia.
Good start for Mari and Tia. Obviously Sophie coming off the back of an incredible semi-final against Tins. I guess she's probably got the bit between her teeth to really push forwards and hopefully get a trophy in her hand.
Yeah, it's nice to have that chance to immediately bounce back. Physically, will it be an issue, do you think, having had such a long match?
No, I think she's very, very young. I think obviously playing a lot of events, she's very used to kind of winning, bouncing back, and getting ready for the next match. So I don't think that will be too much of a problem for her.
As you said, they're used to playing a lot of matches in a day as well. And facing an early deficit though.
I think the really key bit is that communication between Sophie and Eva. So just making sure with the plan, obviously play against Mari there. You saw there that punch wide. Yeah. It's really important that they're communicating and just to kind of make it as difficult for Tia and Mari rather than them being in that controlling position.
7-2. Already it's a 5-point lead for the higher ranked pair. She had a bye through the first round, did Tia and Mari, so only had to play the couple of matches to get here. They defeated Rachel Isles and Anna Piercy 3-1 in the quarterfinals, and then Letitia McMullen and Maya Salton by the same score, 3-1 in the semis. Okay. As we said earlier, it was the semis where Tintin Ho and Jasmine Wong were beaten 3-1 by Sophie and Eva. Oh,
that was better from Eva.
Nicely put away. That will give her a bit of personal confidence as well.
Yeah, definitely. A really great shot. See, she saw where Mari was playing it and really saw that kind of weakness down the line where obviously Mari stepped away and there was that big gap. So yeah, it's really good to see kind of Eva taking those winning shots when they are there.
Yeah, and whatever happens in this, let's not underestimate what a great education this is for a young player like Eva.
Absolutely. It's great, and obviously hopefully she's got many more nationals to come, not only in doubles and singles, and I think it's great for her to get this experience at such a young age to hopefully inspire and keep pushing her forward for more events.
Absolutely. Get a taste for success, that's always a good thing. Even now with the serve, but facing a 4-point deficit.
Oh, that was better from Sophie. Really good. Sort of Tia pushed it. She's given herself that space and really powered for on that ball, stopping Mari from being able to return it.
Such quick footwork to get into position for that.
10-6.
4 game points now to the senior pair. So a lot to do to get back into this game for Sophie and Eva. Oh, beautifully angled.
Fantastic from Mari there. Really kind of hit that corner. Ball just off the corner. Yeah, brilliant. Really good.
So Eva with ball in hand to start the second game. And we're looking to get on the front foot and put some pressure on Tia and Mari. Doesn't help when you get that kind of start there. A little bit of help there for Tia from the net.
You saw there though, Eva's trying to do a few faster topspin serves just to try and make sure that when Mari hits with the pimples it's coming back as backspin. There, however, Mari fully under control, really playing it wide, catching Sophie out on that forehand.
Great placement again by Mari on that last point as well, but a loose serve which Sophie Earley pounces on.
Really good. I think watching Sophie in her match against Tins, that receiver serve was really good, really good. So I think here it's about how she can utilise that to try and set Eva up for that follow-up.
A wonderful technique as well that Sophie has, all those countless hours. Was it 10,000 hours to become an expert, they reckon?
A lot of muscle memory, yeah.
Absolutely.
Brilliant. I think this is where Sophie can really kind of help and guide Eva. Eva's probably feeling a few nerves playing on this centre stage, and I think it's just kind of Sophie communicating with Eva, just kind of settling herself as well. So another 4-point lead for Tia and Mari.
6-1.
I think Tia's led in all of the games or the sets that she's currently played in today.
One, 7.
Sophie with that heavy spin. Tia just not able to cover that as much as she probably wanted to, dropping that ball off the table. Oh, great serve there from Eva as well. Just catching Mari a little bit longer, stopping her from punching with those pimples. Three points in a row for Sophie and Eva. Hopefully they can continue this momentum.
Yeah, just claw back that deficit there. It's,
really good receive.
And so they continue on the roll. It's not how you start, it's how you finish, of course, but they need to get themselves into a position where they might get this game on the board. The second towel break. Tia and I was just having a quick conflab, trying to maybe sort out a little tweak to the tactics.
See Tia's dad now in the stands, taking a break from the coaching duties.
Yeah, he's allowed Craig to take that one on, or maybe that was always the plan. I'd say allowed to take it on.
And they're really good kind of change up from Mari, so attacking down the line on that forehand.
Yeah, she's a clever player, Mari.
Yeah, and you saw there kind of Eva just hindering Sophie from receiving that ball probably as effectively as she wanted. But then great from Eva there, really good.
Yeah, she's not overawed, is she? She's certainly settled into the occasion. It's not got the better of her. She's playing her shots, trying to do the right thing all the time. Eva's from Norfolk, Molly Patterson country, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll be Eva Eccles country one day, we'll be referring to it. Yeah, beautifully done.
That was better. I think that was hopefully the plan that Sophie said. So Eva pushing to Mari's pimples, then Sophie getting that topspin ball back to be able to then put it away. So.
Well, they've worked their way back into this match, and they're only within 1 point now as Mari's radar's just a bit off with that return. So a real chance to come from behind and take this game and level it all up at 1-1.
Really good serve from Eva. So you'll see there the players kind of leaning underneath the table, just signalling with their hands which serve that they want their partner to do. It's kind of a way of not giving it away to the opponents. So there you see. We'd love to be able to say what they've said, but everyone has their own different hand signals for it.
You've got some inside knowledge, I feel, here, Evie. Come on, spill.
Yeah, so some of them, like I think it's just a really effective way to kind of say you can also signal on the receive as well, so making sure that kind of your partner is following up with the ball that you want them to follow up. Brilliant there from Sophie. She's really liking that backhand flick. really kind of catching Tia out. Yeah, really
Yeah, change
good.
of direction at the very last second, just closing her wrist.
Yeah, and you saw Tia there a little bit frustrated that that ball went past her.
I think she probably knew she'd been done.
10,
This is a
11.
brilliant comeback for Sophie and
It
Eva.
is. They've engineered their own first game point now, having saved one. And come from, well, what, they were 4 down at least,
Yeah.
I think, weren't they? Maybe 5 near the end, near the beginning of the game.
11.
Nicely saved.
This set looks a little bit more comfortable with Sophie receiving from Mari. Obviously, every set you change who is receiving, and I think this one is working a lot better for Sophie and Eva.
Yeah, the players all have different strengths and weaknesses, of course, and you sometimes find that you're receiving from a player, you feel it just feels a little more comfortable.
Yeah,
Others, the next game you may turn around and you feel a lot less comfortable on the receive from the other opponent. Just one of the many facets of doubles play. Oh,
13, 11.
oh, that's not a nice way to win the
just
game.
dribbled over, especially after the great job coming back in
I
and
know.
setting themselves up. But
And I should say, actually, this whoever wins is a brand new set of national champions.
that's great to
None of
hear.
these have ever won a national senior title before. They've got a few between them through the age groups.
Love 1.
Mari came close in the women's singles, as I said, one year, but yep, brand new champions.
And it's great to see, obviously Mari's very established, but Tia's first senior final, Sophie's first senior national championships, and Eva's first final as well. So really great to see kind of that youth experience now coming through, and they're pushing towards these finals.
Yeah, absolutely. I had a chat with Tia before these championships, and actually you can see the feature on the Table Tennis England website, and she's very...
3.
She always talks about just taking the next step, always how do I take the next step. She's very determined and analytical to get her through every step that she needs to take.
Yeah, definitely. And I think something as obviously as a performance team as well, we're always, obviously we celebrate the successes, but we're always looking forwards. We're always looking at that next thing. And I think that's obviously credit to the likes of Tia, who, yeah, has just been slowly and steadily just improving, increasing their ranking and gaining that experience as they transition into the senior stage.
Yeah, you can't stand still. You always got to keep evolving. And Sophie and Eva certainly not standing still in this game because they've already opened a 5-0 lead. So just trying to get back into the game and positive signs. Tia playing the right shot there, but not quite the right execution.
Yeah, and really good from Eva there, like having that confidence. I think sometimes in the doubles, depending on where that serve is coming in, and making that kind of split-second decision of it's coming longer, I think really good from Eva there, that she's been confident to go for that receive.
Yeah, she'll gain a lot from having Sophie alongside her for sure. With no disrespect to other partners that Eva might have had in the age group nationals, but Sophie's certainly on a different level and can only help her.
Yeah, definitely. Yes. Unfortunately, I think playing that ball mid-table is exactly what Tia wants. So you saw there that Tia's quite happy to have that ball and put it away as well.
Jumped all over that one. They arrested the run of points. They've got on a mini run of 2 of their own now, but they don't extend that as Mari just hits the top of the net. It thought about just dropping over, I think. Yeah, right on the top, but no.
It's really good to see as well Sophie and Eva using more of the table, so they're playing it kind of shorter. They're trying to go down the lines, trying to catch that movement between Tia and Mari as well. So it's good to see. Hopefully they can keep this lead as well. Oh, brilliant from Eva. Great use of the table and space there.
She found a fantastic angle there.
Really good.
Yeah, actually, on the white line, I think, by the goal, just short of it. Lucky.
8.
Still in a good position, though. The pair on the near side of the table. Sophie Earley, Eva Eccles.
See, they're using their towels, just giving themselves a little bit of a chance to talk and get that game plan.
Yeah, every 6 points they're allowed to do that. It's a
5.
mini timeout. You can't take too long over it. The umpire will
No.
jump on you if you do, but just a chance to have that quick discussion.
Don't want to get into the umpire's bad books of
Certainly
taking too
don't.
long. Really nice. A bit heavier spin there from Tia. Sophie wanting to go for it, just missing that timing a little bit.
They worked their way back to 8-6 from 6-0 down, so what's that? 6 of the last 8 points,
8,
obviously.
7.
Make that 7 of the last 9. So, are we going to see it done and dusted in this set after all? It didn't look like it a couple of minutes ago, but Tia and Mari in the ascendancy right now. And they've drawn it level.
Wow, really good. And again, obviously being 2-0 up, they probably are feeling a lot more confident, but 8-4 down, it can change, and I think that's really great from Mari and Tia, just staying calm, kind of doing what they need to do, and now going
Really on
ahead
a roll
and
now.
potentially 2 points away from a title.
Absolutely. Are we going to see a timeout potentially?
Yeah.
No, not at
I'm
the
a
moment.
bit surprised that there hasn't been a timeout with kind of the lead that they did have, but yeah. Sometimes the players feel confident that actually they've got it under control and they don't need that timeout. Obviously sometimes it can be a good thing, not so good thing. So, and again, Sophie's experience, she probably feels like it's okay at the moment.
Well, it was vindicated certainly because they arrested the run of points at the other end of the table and tied it up at 9-all. So still very much anyone's game this third.
10-9.
Here we are, game point for Sophie and Eva. Not to be this time.
Unlucky there from Eva though. Like she really tried to go for it. Just you see they're just leaning back a little bit too much on that shot. But again, back to juice. Fantastic from Eva there. She kind of saw that space opening up. Brilliant. Really
Yeah,
good angle. She's
really
liking
nice
that
put away.
wide forehand. Wide
Yeah.
forehand.
And she's hit the mark more often than not. Very nicely done.
Fantastic.
Well, I always find it's interesting that younger siblings quite often come through and are better than the older ones. They're extra motivated,
Bit more,
perhaps.
yeah.
It's
Bit
happened
more,
with Tom Jarvis as
yeah.
well.
Bit more wanting to beat your brother or sister.
Yeah, it sets you on a faster development trajectory, perhaps.
I think this is kind of the set that's quite nice that Sophie's receiving. So Tia's going to have to really kind of watch where Sophie, if she flicks it, where it's going.
2-1.
Slight rueful look on Tia's face there when she missed that one. Realises that that ought to have gone on.
1-3.
They're just getting her timing wrong on that one.
It looks like it's quite slow down on the court, so Eva just figuring out that timing on the shot.
Only take a slight variation in pace, doesn't it, to throw out your timing? I mean, no wonder
Yeah.
they call it chess on steroids or something like that. Just the
Yeah.
continuous thinking and adjusting and trying to angle the bat to get the ball back.
That's nice from Eva. 2 points ahead for Tia and Mari.
Yeah, they will prefer to be front running for sure, rather than
Yeah.
coming back like they were in the last game. Each point now they will see is one step nearer to getting their hands on that trophy in a few minutes' time.
5-2.
Tia opting for a backhand serve.
3-5.
can see there that Eva's trying to sort of contain that ball and kind of set it up a little bit more for Sophie to try and get it and attack. Unfortunately missing that one there, but just trying to mix it up so it's more difficult for Tia and Mari. Good placement there.
6-4.
Just catching Tia's crossover, not being able to give herself that space.
Up a little bit, didn't that?
Yeah, it is difficult. Obviously, Sophie and Eva both play with, say, the traditional normal rubbers, whereas Tia's got short pimples on the backhand, Mari long pimples, so it's very, very difficult.
So many nuances to this great sport. So Sophie and Eva just working their way back into this game now. There was a deficit of 3. It's just gone back up to 2, but they got within 1 point.
Tia's very strong. If that short ball is weak, she's very good at picking it up and taking that winning shot.
She's not missed many, just 1 or 2. So the higher the percentage, of course, that's what they all aim for.
6-7.
Just hanging in there, Sophie and Eva at the moment.
You can see Mari and Tia there just having a little discussion, probably just making sure they're on the same page. Oh, really good from Sophie there. A little bit further away from the table, but quite liked that time in there. Oh, brilliant.
Getting really low down to drive that ball back across the net and bring it level, 7 each. And for the last 5 points.
7-8.
And now into the lead. Well, 6-3, it looked like it was the beginning of the end.
Yeah.
But now, Sophie
Can't
and
predict
Eva right
it.
back in it. Yeah.
Mari giving a big show. I think key point there is just keep them level.
Well, if Eva were to get on the top step of the podium, there won't have been that many younger national champions. I'll have to dust down the encyclopedia to find that one out. Chester Barnes, I know, was 15 when he won the men's singles, so that's certainly younger. But there won't be that many. There's a sprinkling of teenagers, that much I do know. Plenty to do to get to that position, though, because they now find themselves 2 championship points down.
Really good placement from Tia there. That white line. Sophie's crossover, just not being able to give herself that space. Here we go. One saved.
Lovely receive again. Just yeah, we've got to see a timeout, I think.
If you've got that timeout, definitely try and use it as much as possible.
There it is.
Done it.
Championship point. Aren't they delighted about it? First national titles for Tianer and Mari Baldwin as they see off the challenge of Sophie Earley and Eva Eccles.
It feels great to win the first, I think, senior title here. And to do it with Mari, I think it's really special.
What about yourself, Mari?
Yeah, obviously it's really great. Like, we're a new pairing, so it was kind of like figuring stuff out as we went along. But I think we managed to improve a lot as we went along, so it was really good.
And obviously, T, you use short pimples on the backhand, and Mari, you use long pimples on the backhand. Tell us how that works and how that sets your game up.
I mean, it's just trusting the forehand side as well as the backhand, but using the pimps to create chances in order to finish the point, really. Yeah. Oh yeah, also I just want to shout out my mum who's probably watching from work, so yeah, that was it.